Why Brazil plane crash black box from tragic Voepass flight reveals pilots found fault in plane minutes before crash that killed 62. The truth behind the Brazil plane crash is more surprising than you might think, and I'm here to break it down for you. Today, we're diving into a particular incident that shook the nation, the tragic plane crash in Brazil.
A plane spinning slowly as it drops from the sky, crashing in a Brazilian neighborhood near São Paulo, leaving behind an inferno of black smoke towering over the homes the plane crashed in front of. Brazil's Voepass airline updating the number of those who perished from 61 to 62.
Voepass Flight 2283 was a scheduled domestic Brazilian passenger flight from Cascavel to Guarulhos. On the 9th of August 2024, the ATR 72-500 serving the flight crashed in Vinhedo, São Paulo State. The aircraft was flying at an altitude of 17,000 feet. All 62 people on board died. The crash was the deadliest aviation accident in Brazil since TAM Airlines Flight 3054 in July 2007. The Brazilian Aeronautical Accidents Investigation and Prevention Center, SANIPA, have launched an investigation into the crash. So what's the deal with aviation safety in Brazil? Videos taken on August 9th show the aircraft slowly spiraling downward before it seemingly nosedived in Vinhedo, Brazil, an area in São Paulo. The New York Times relayed that the current theory surrounding the crash is that ice formed on the plane, lessening the aircraft's aerodynamics. Amid public speculation following the tragedy, Brazilian aviation expert Lito Sousa noted that there could be more to the story. Here is what we know about the crash. The plane was on its way to São Paulo Voepass Flight 2283 took off from Cascavel in southern Brazil at 11:46 a.m., the airline said. It was headed east to Guarulhos Airport, just outside São Paulo. Near its destination, the plane's transponder signaled that it was descending quickly from its cruising altitude of 17,000 feet, according to Flight Radar 24, a provider of flight data. For about a minute, the transponder reported losing altitude at a rate of between 8,000 feet and 24,000 feet per minute, the company said. Officials said that the pilots sent no emergency signal. There were 89 seconds between the indication of a problem to the final data received from the aircraft at 1:22 p.m., Flight Radar 24 said. The plane crashed in Vinhedo, a small city northwest of São Paulo, the airline said. Videos showed the plane spiraling down. Videos filmed by people on the ground in Vinhedo showed the aircraft slowly spinning horizontally as it fell from the sky. The loud rumbling of a plane's engine could be heard. After the plane disappeared from view near a gated community, a giant plume of black smoke was seen rising from the spot. One video showed a house on fire and a yard full of debris, including a shredded fuselage, twisted metal, and part of the cockpit. The plane was an ATR 72. The aircraft was a 14-year-old ATR 72, a twin-engine turboprop. Brazilian officials said that it was in compliance with the country's regulations. It was operated by Voepass, a small Brazilian airline serving mid-sized cities in Brazil. The airline said all of the plane's systems were operating correctly when it took off. The same plane had flown from São Paulo to Cascavel earlier on Friday, according to Flight Radar 24. ATR is a joint venture of two European manufacturers, Airbus and Leonardo, specializing in turboprop planes. There were 1,200 ATR aircraft in service globally as of March 2023, according to the company. The cause is known. The airline and Brazilian officials said they were investigating what had gone wrong. Aviation safety experts regularly warn against speculating before investigations have concluded. Such inquiries typically take months and even years. Previously, icy conditions have contributed to crashes of other turboprop planes. In 1994, an ATR 72 operated by American Eagle crashed in Indiana, killing all 68 people on board. A federal investigation blamed the manufacturer for not disclosing enough about the model's vulnerability to ice, leading ATR to add more ice protection equipment to the aircraft. Flight Radar 24 said that there was an active warning for severe icing in the area where the plane lost control on Friday, in addition to meteorological reports of turbulence and thunderstorms. The crash killed everyone on the plane. There were 58 passengers and 4 crew members on board. Initially, Voepass reported that 61 people had died, but the airline said on Saturday that an additional passenger was among the dead. That passenger's name had not appeared before because of a technical error during boarding, the airline said in a statement. The investigative team stopped. The investigative team stopped short of saying that the reported failure caused the plane to crash. Weather reports from the day of the incident predicted ice formation in the area where the aircraft was flying. The report's findings indicated that the loss of speed alerts was triggered, but the Voepass crew never declared an emergency situation before the plane plummeted the ground. What we know is that the airplane was flying in an area with severe icing conditions, Froes said. The findings may support investigators' belief that the crash was caused by ice formation on the plane's wings and failure of its de-icing system. The flight took off from Cascavel Regional Airport at 11:46 a.m. in Cascavel, Paraná, and was bound for São Paulo, Guarulhos, International Airport in São Paulo. Cell phone footage showed the plane spinning in the sky before crashing into the backyard of a residence, killing 58 passengers and 4 crew members. Black box from tragic flight reveals pilots found fault in plane. Black box from tragic Voepass flight reveals pilots found fault in plane minutes before crash that killed 62. A photo of the same aircraft from July 2023 showed that the plane's de-icing system was labelled inoperative. Another photo of a different Voepass plane also showed an inoperative de-icing system marked by a yellow sticker. A third photo taken inside the cockpit of a different Voepass plane showed a fuel level indicator was also deemed non-functioning. A fourth picture that was reportedly taken August 1st, 8 days before the crash, showed that knob on another plane's performance monitor had fallen off during a flight. It would permit the pilot to register the aircraft's overall weight, and the system transmits data confirming if air performance is correct and whether ice is restricting the flight. This tragic incident underscores some critical lessons about aviation safety in Brazil. It reveals the ongoing challenges the industry faces, from regulatory deficiencies to the need for better training and maintenance. The impact of this crash was profound, leading to discussions about how to prevent future tragedies and improve safety standards for all flights operating in Brazilian airspace. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share for more interesting videos. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. If there is any other mysterious videos you guys would like for me to do, put some ideas in the comments section. Thank you for watching.